that was a little sneak peek at some behind the scenes footage of my next major short film. More of that to come, not too much, I don't want to give too much away about it, but more of that to come. There is a fly in here. I'm gonna reshoot this whole segment because my audio was terrible if you couldn't hear for the rest of this video. As this segment is quite a long part of this video, I decided to go and reshoot it. Goddamn. Here we go again. Take 2. I matched the mug from when I shot this yesterday though, so that way, there is continuity. So right now, I'm coming to the end of my film degree. I'm actually kind of ridiculously close. By the end of December, I'll be done and dusted. That's 3 months. 3 months. But all of the major projects and all the major filming things have been done. Now I'm just doing stuff like internships and working on post-production on my next major short film. That film is a super big project and also a super big deal because that's a film that me and the people that were primarily involved in the project, that'll be what we're showing off to people when we're trying to get jobs in the industry. And it's gonna be our way of, I guess, kicking down the door. I don't know why I punched when I said kicking. Punching down the door of film festivals and trying to break into the film industry, I guess. But as I come to the end of this film course, I'm finding myself reflecting a lot. I value reflection as a way of growing as a filmmaker and as a person. God, cringe. But that reflection has allowed me to take a look at my growth as a person and as a filmmaker. So I guess that's what this video is. So when I first started the course, I had a pretty standard knowledge of film, above a few people I think, but also had such a long way to go with it. All I really remember of those first few weeks and months of being at uni was just how exciting it was to be constantly creating multiple things a week and constantly being surrounded by this creative team who all were just so invested and so in love with filmmaking. Most of the stuff we made there was just fun, weird stuff where I guess we were trying to sort of prove film theory and showcase our knowledge of that stuff and the excitement. I can't just stress enough how exciting of a time that was.
Worst explanation I can think of.
After that, we kind of spent a year, I guess, really getting used to protocol and just sort of practicing, constantly making as much stuff again as possible, but putting a lot more thought into pre-production, production, and post-production. That year, I think, solidified everyone's roles on a film set. For example, that's where I really found that directing and writing was what I really wanted to do. We made a lot of stuff in that time, from my first narrative film, Purgatory.
The name's Alastor, the demon of torment, the executioner, and exceptionally cruel. I've been sent here by Mr. Lucifer himself to convince you to end it all, to permanently hit the hay, to pass on through to the other side. Are you okay with that?
To the weird Star Wars film I made.
Please let this work. Please let this work. Holy fuck!
To the documentary that I recently released, which is definitely one of my proudest things I've ever filmed. Soon we were off on a march through the Perth CBD, heading towards the front doors of a major climate criminal. But it was outside this building where things began to get out of hand.
We have the right to demonstrate. This is not a police state. We have the right to demonstrate. This is not a police
That is a product that I don't think feels too student filmy. You know, I'm very happy with that, and hopefully this next part, this next major project that we're developing will also be the same. Hopefully it will be of the same caliber of production value, and it seems so far. In fact, it seems even more so. Look, I don't want to toot my own horn, but this next film I'm working on feels like, I don't know, it feels really good. So yeah, I guess that leads us to now making an industry standard short film. Like I said, something that we can use to really break into the industry and showcase our talent and potential. There's so many talented people involved in this project. It's insane, and I hope it shows. We've wrapped our principal photography, so I believe that it does show from what I've seen so far. We just got to really make sure that we stick our heads down in post-production and nail it. That's a wrap on choices! And yeah! A wrap for now, for Beth. I feel like I was dying inside. I'm sorry,
Oh, that was a good one.
That was good, fiery. I love it. That was very good. So, what does the future hold? Now I'm nearly finishing my film course. I don't really know. I have some ideas and some thoughts of where I want to go with film and what I want to do with it. But upon the whole, I think I don't know. And that's a lot of fun to me, I think. Film is so new that it's constantly changing and it's almost impossible to plan for at times, especially living in Perth where I live. It's, I guess, not quite up and coming yet. There's a long way to go before I'd put that on the label, but I think there's a lot of work to be done here in the film industry. And that's something that I really want to be a part of. The past 2 years of film school, what have I learned? I learned about teamwork and communication. I've talked about that a lot on this channel before, but I guess the number one main big thing that I've learned is about just having a good vibe about everything that you do. God, I hate that. When did I become this super cringy person? Bringing a good vibe to a film set or whatever occupation that you're in, whether it's on a mine site or to a classroom or something, it will change everything. People will listen to you more, people will have a funner time doing the job that they want to do. And if you just remain calm, no matter how stressful of a situation, then really anything is possible. God, the cringe. So I guess that was just a bit of a wrap up of the film side of this vlog series. I didn't want to leave it so open-ended, and I wanted a video where I just reflect and talk about everything over the past 2 years.
I want water. I just want water.
I just want the water. Water? So without any further ado, let's go back to the terrible audio. Yeah. What? I swear, I don't have any fly spray in here, any sort of insect repellent or anything like that, but in the past 15 minutes, this fly has died. Man, it came in here with such high hopes, was just wanting to get back outside, and now it's dead. Maybe it's a metaphor for my film career.